Now, Angela, I don't know if you can hear me. You might want to text me so I know that you're on.
Yeah, I'm on. I can hear you fine.
Oh, okay, good. Doreen,
you just can't see me because I don't have a camera.
Oh, okay, no problem. Doreen, I'm not sure if you can hear me. Okay, sorry, I didn't have the chat box up. All righty, ladies. This is the new rep training, and some things have changed since the last videos that I sent out to you guys. Everybody's on a brand new system, and there's different things from the prior training I had recorded. So I wanted to give an update, and then I wanted to be able to answer any questions that you might have and go over anything that might concern you. So, a little bit about your leaders. Oops. I also sell real estate. I'm married, and my husband helps me with the business. In the last couple of years, he's gotten a lot more involved in it, and so you'll see him time to time post stuff on the team page or do live videos or stuff like this. He was in the Air Force, and now he works for the Army as a safety officer. We have been President's Club since 2010, and that is where you have to sell $10,000 or more. And I'm actually Honor Society, where I myself sell $20,000 in a calendar year. We have won the Spirit of Avon, which is only given to one person in your area once a year. So I feel pretty privileged to have won that award. And my team has been #1 in team sales since 2012 in my area. I've earned the Recruiting Excellence Award and team sales increase and personal sales volume. A little bit about the team that you guys have joined. Some of you are directly under me, and some of you belong to some of my team leaders, your upline. So, feel free to ask questions to any of us. That's what we're here for. I'm here to help everybody, and so are all the team leaders that I have. Right now, we have 125 team leaders throughout the United States. Last year, our team did $287,000 in team sales, and so far this year, we're on track to probably reach over $300,000. I have 18 members that are President's Club or above, so they sell $10,000 or more in an Avon calendar year. I have 5 new team members that are tracking for President's Club, and I have 12 leadership team members. So what that means is I have 12 people who have started a team and have a team of their own. These ladies get to attend the yearly President's Gala. Avon Rep Fest is open to all representatives. We've had the privilege of going to Nashville, Ohio. We've been invited to VIP concerts. We've earned trips to Las Vegas for a private Bon Jovi concert. So it's a lot of fun. And next year, the Rep Fest will be in New Orleans. Oop. Okay, so this is important contact information. This is my phone number and my email. It is truly best to either call or text me with any questions. And then if it's the first time you've ever been in contact with me, tell me who you are, name and everything, and then I'll save the information. But this is the most important thing to get a hold of me. Make sure to join the team Facebook page. This is where I post updates, different things that Avon has put out, any team challenges that we have going, any training that I have going. So this is really the hub. If you don't have Facebook, I try to email the different stuff, but really this is kind of the main area that you'll see everything. It's hard we get information sometimes all day throughout the day, so it's hard to send 100 emails to 135 team members. So make sure you join the team page. Alrighty, getting your business started. So you should have already received your kit, and if not, it should be coming this week. You received brochures and all of those items, and somewhere, okay, so I needed to skip ahead. Make sure to read all the information in your starter kit. I sent out emails with additional information, and a lot of that answers your questions that you might have and helps you get going successfully. Make sure to label your books and samples with all your contact information. Some of you started with the $10 kit, so your kit looks a little bit different than the kits listed here, but you still have books and samples and all the tools that you'll need to get going. Alrighty, so what's your why? All of us started Avon for a different reason. This is your why. Your why will change throughout your journey, and you know, it's always going to change, and it's always good to go back to look at why you started. So all of you got this what's your why paperwork, and it's really good to sit down and fill this out so you know what your goals are. And I am willing, if you want, we can video chat, we can talk on the phone, and we can go over this together. So I like to do these individually and not in a big group, because everybody's why is different, and you know, there's personal things that we end up talking about. So this is a good way to start your journey with Avon. Setting your goals. So I like to set a goal for myself every campaign, whether it be a certain dollar amount that I want to sell, a number of recruits that I want to recruit, getting new customers. I always have a goal of getting 3 new customers a campaign. Sometimes I reach that goal, sometimes I don't. But it's good to have that goal set. This helps drive your business and helps you find new customers. So this is a good little sheet to fill out of what is your goal. You want to do a specific goal. You want to know how to measure it, when it's attainable, why it's relevant, and you want to give yourself a time period. So if this time next year you want to be tracking for President's Club, then we can sit down and make a plan, because I know exactly what a person has to sell during the year to reach President's Club. And once you reach President's Club, you're guaranteed 40% earnings on all your orders. All right, so with a lot of you, we have gone over the Kickstart. And what this is Avon offers new representatives 7 campaigns to help build their sales. Avon will give you 40% earnings in your first 7 campaigns if you reach these goals. So in your first campaign, you're guaranteed 40% no matter what your order total is. But in your second campaign, your goal is $150. If you reach that $150 in sales, you will earn 40%, which would make it $60. In your third campaign, your goal is $200, and that's about 6 to 8 customers. You would earn $80, and then so on through your 7th campaign. So what they're trying to do is they are trying to show you how just adding a few customers and $50 to your order total every campaign of how you can up your sales amount. So once you reach that 7th campaign, you're going to be making anywhere from 35 to 40% because your sales are so high up there that you're already going to reach those. Now, they also give you the opportunity to recruit people in your first 7 campaigns. And when you bring in a qualified representative who also hits their Kickstart goals, you can earn a $50 signing bonus for bringing those people on. Does anybody have any questions so far with that? So if anybody has questions, just stop me and we'll go from there. Okay, so let me move this over here a little bit. As a new representative, Avon offers you the Daily Care Bundle. This is a 7-piece collection that Avon offers for $20, and you can sell this collection in your first 7 campaigns. This can be purchased in person directly from you or from your website. And here it kind of gives you a breakdown of your earning potential. So if you sell 5 bundles at 20%, you'll earn 10. You have to sell, 20 bundles to earn $139. But one thing is these are great Christmas gifts. So now that we're moving into the Christmas season and a lot of people are starting to do their Christmas shopping, that would be a great way to market this, because they'll have the ability to start putting stuff away for their Christmas presents at a great price. And I also give you a challenge to text 10 to 15 people in your phone every campaign and let them know that you started your Avon business, and for a limited time, this bundle is available. Now, I only recommend really texting it to 10 to 15 people, because you don't want to text everybody in your phone book and overwhelm things. And then 2, you're kind of hitting all those people at once, so you kind of want to go slow. And for 7 campaigns, you have 2.5 months, actually 3.5 months. So, you have time to hit all those people. And it's also a good idea to post this on your social media site with a link to your website so people can order it. It's a great deal. I mean, $65 value for $20. Okay. Finding customers. So here are 7 ways to share your Avon business. Now, I know a lot of you signed up for the $10 deal, so you probably got this or saw this in your kit. You want to turn your contacts into connections. So that would be your friends, your family, your hairdresser, the people at the gas station, the checkers at the grocery store. Turn your contacts into connections. Right now, you're probably going to start with what we call your warm market, which is your friends, family, and neighbors, people that you see on a daily basis that you already have a relationship with. So that's great, but they're only going to order so much, so you need to expand that. You need to expand your circle. Offer them great deals. When you know or you see something in the book that's a great deal, let people know. If you're excited about a product, let them know. a little ways down, it says try it, wear it, sell it. Those are really important things. If you wear the jewelry, or if you wear the clothes, if you wear the perfume, it's going to attract people. A lot of times too, if you start a conversation with somebody and they're wearing jewelry that is similar to something with Avon, you can say, oh, I love your jewelry. Is that Avon? And if they say no, say, oh, you know, I sell Avon and we had something really similar to that. I thought that's what it was. So that's a great conversation starter. And then if they love jewelry, hand them a brochure, get their contact information. That's a good way to break the ice. Samples. You know, a lot of time, if you give somebody a sample, they will definitely try it, and you may get a repeat customer. I love giving skincare samples because I love our skincare, and I think everybody should be using Avon skincare. And I can guarantee you, every time I put a skincare sample in one of my customers' bags, if I give them, say I have 20 orders going out, I'll at least get 1 to 2 customers who turn around and order that skincare that I've given them. So, you know, this lady, I've known her, well, she's been my customer for 9 years, and she orders every once in a while. She's not a consistent customer that orders every 2 weeks. She probably orders every 2 months. And I just happened to be giving and it's right here, the vitamin C serum sample, that campaign. And I gave it to her, and probably 2 campaigns later, she called because she wanted to order the vitamin C serum. And that's, you know, that's a great way. She's never used our skincare, and I didn't think I'd ever be able to convert her to a skincare customer. And she is now a skincare customer, and she loves it. Make sure you open your website. Make sure you have that out there. You're getting it out to all your friends and family. And then use your brochures. Think of it as a 200-page business card. That is your store. If you do not have any brochures, your store is closed unless you can get people to go to your website. Give Avon besties to your besties. So what that kind of means is, if you have something that you absolutely love, order the sample, or order the try it size or the miniature size. Give it to one of your friends so they can try it. And there are certain things that, you know, Avon is known for, and a lot of people don't know about it. So make sure you're getting the word out there. All right, so this is another type of way to find customers. It's called a memory jogger. And all of you got these when you got your email from me. And it's just a way to kind of go through. Sometimes you can't think of everybody you know. So kind of look at this. And attached with this was a sheet of paper where you can make a list of all the people you know. And it's really good to revisit this list probably every couple of months or so, because you come into contact with new people every day. I think I was talking to Angela today, and she has an appointment tomorrow with a doctor or physical therapist or something like that. And so that was one person that came to mind, where before we hadn't talked, and after we kind of talked about the memory jogger, she's like, oh yeah, I'm going there tomorrow. So that's a good idea to look at that. Tell everyone you know that you started your own Avon business. Don't be the silent Avon rep. I'm very shy, and it takes a lot for me to do things like this and actually get out there and talk to people. You wouldn't know it, but I use my husband a lot as a buffer. And I've really stepped outside my comfort zone because I want to build my business. So, you know, don't be the silent Avon rep. Let people know you sell. You never know who may be interested. One big thing that I really recommend is if you give somebody a brochure, if you have their contact information or if you can get their contact information, you want to follow up. So call back to get the order. Don't expect your customers to remember when your orders are due. This is your job. This is customer service. And you don't have to be pushy about it. Just say, oh, by the way, I'm placing my order tomorrow. I just wondered if you had any questions or if there was anything you wanted to order, and just take it from there. Leave a personal note or text or email for a potential customer. Use the first week of a campaign for finding new customers, because generally the second week our orders are coming in, we're bagging them, we're invoicing them, and we're delivering them. So sometimes it's a little hard to look for customers as you're doing all those things. But I did hear a really good recommendation today that I ran across was when you go to deliver an order, especially to a new person, take 5 extra books with you. Leave 2 books on either, or leave a book at each house on either side of the house, and then leave books across the street for 3 houses right directly across the street. So right there, you're coming into contact or trying to come into contact with 5 people. So, you know, I thought that was a really good idea. I had never thought of that, and I'm actually going to try it. I think it's a really, really good idea. You know, you might have to go back and hit the same houses or the same customer 3 times. It takes a while for people to remember you. They want to make sure that you're serious. They want to make sure that you're going to be around. The same goes for social media. You know, it's going to take a while for people to recognize it or to remember. So, you know, get your name out there and just let them know the products you're excited about. Ask your friends and family and coworkers for referrals. Try to sell to businesses and maybe offer incentives. If the receptionist takes your book, you know, maybe give her a free miniature hand cream or something like that. I do have some businesses that I share or that I sell to. And what I do is I drop off the books up front. The receptionist puts them in the break room, and you know, there's probably, I don't know, maybe 7 to 10 ladies who order throughout the year. So, and the nice thing about that is when I go to deliver there, I'm taking 7 orders all to the same place. So that's really nice. So, you know, just go in, see if they have an Avon lady, if they'd like brochures, and maybe you can get a business out of that. And then work your business into your everyday life. You know, if you go to the gas station, if you go to the bank, offer somebody a brochure. Just work it into where you're going already. Does anybody have any questions? Okay, so hold on one second here. Okay. So Avon is on what we call a flex ordering schedule. And that means that, like here, campaign 19 started on August 22nd and runs through September 4th. So anytime within that 2-week period, you can place your orders. Pick a day and stick with it, because I know I said that you need to follow up. Don't expect your customers to remember when you place your order, but there are a lot of customers who do remember and who think, okay, every other Thursday, Karen places her order. I need to make sure I have my order in by that time. And then it's just a good way to run your business that you have a set order. I use flex kind of like if I'm going to be on vacation then I may place my order a little bit later. I may place it a little bit earlier. But pretty much when I'm on vacation or out of town or something's going on, my order still goes in every other Thursday at 7 o'clock. So, you know, it's just good to pick that day, pick what day works for you. Only thing I do recommend is do not pick the very last day of the campaign. Reason being is sometimes the site gets overwhelmed because there's so many people trying to get their order in by that time. So, you know, I wouldn't pick that day. I would pick the day before or the Sunday before. It just would probably be a better idea. Now, the other thing to know is that your orders are due by 5 p.m. Eastern time. So 5 p.m. Eastern time, 4 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Mountain, and 2 p.m. Pacific. There's no late fees, so if you place an order later than what you normally do, you're not going to be charged a late fee. Your customer website where they can shop online from you does switch one day before the national campaign starts. So when campaign 20 starts on the 5th, your website will have actually already switched over on the 4th. So just FYI with that. You can make multiple orders if needed. Multiple orders are okay. The only thing is you are charged shipping and handling on each order placed. So I recommend, you know, picking that one day, collecting all your orders, and then placing your order on that day. Are there any questions on the flex ordering schedule? Okay. Alrighty, so I hope most of you have logged into your Avon.com. This is the site that we do everything with, and this is where you take training, this is where you place your orders, find out product information, and everything like that. So I'm going to switch over here. Okay. So when you first come in, if you have not logged into your Avon.com, you're going to want to click on Set Up Your Account Now. I don't recommend signing in with Facebook. There's just too much information, personal information on there. Anyways, of my information that I just want to sign in. I don't want it to be connected with Facebook at all. Okay, so when you log in, it's probably going to look similar to this. You guys might have a little bit different page because I think they have a new representative landing page. I'm not entirely sure. This is a completely new system to me, so I've probably been using it for a month, and I'm still learning new things about it. So if you notice right here, it will tell you when campaign 19 is due. So it's due no later than September 4th. Okay, good. Good, good. Okay, so here it's going to give you the highlights of campaign 19 and then things that are happening, going on with Avon, like Make Maui Happen. That's the President's Recognition Program celebration, where the very, very top representatives get a free trip to Maui for their sales. And one day I really, really hope I can join that trip. And then this is our online stores just changed, which you guys probably would not know because you're already on Avon 2.0. And then it talks about different things going on with Avon in August. And then the new fashion. So it's kind of like the highlights of campaign 19. If you scroll down here, this is kind of your dashboard at a glance. So it tells me about my leadership. It tells me how I'm tracking for President's Club and Honor Society. And then it tells me about recruits and bonuses, and then any social media posts that I have upcoming. And then it gives me here customer product reminders. So if you view this report, it will tell you, you know, like Denise Fillmore, that it's probably time for her to reorder her Anew or her makeup. So it kind of tracks what people order, and then you can go back and you can say, oh, hey, did you see that Skinvincible is on sale for $19.99? Are you ready to order it? So different stuff like that. And then it tells you about direct delivery orders, anything that's come through your online store. Facebook performance, because I don't use that, I have no clue what it is. And then training activities. And then this here talks about like the beauty buzz of Avon. So it tells you about things that are coming up, incentives, features, and then these are videos that Avon does for us. Like they did a 2.0 training, Campaign Insider for Campaign 19. This is talking about the new Hydra Fusion. And a lot of these you can share on Facebook or with your customers. And then a message center, and here this is different messages that Avon will send you, and then also about product notification. So if a product wasn't available, that will tell you when it is available. And then all through here, it gives you the video gallery that you can watch and share. Deal Central, every day Avon around 10 o'clock has a deal of a day for representatives only, and you can shop there and buy those. Sales incentives, fundraising. Avon Advantage is kind of neat because we get different discounts on things like business tools, Town and Country. You can order business cards, t-shirts, window decals. You can get, you can sign up for a retirement plan, insurance. There's various things that they offer to us being Avon reps. Oh, I did change the page. Can you guys see, or? Okay, hold on 1 second here. All right. Let me see here. Okay, can you guys still see me? Okay, so let me see. All right, can you guys see that now? Can you see the Avon screen? Amanda, I'm sorry, I can't see anybody else. Let me unmute you. Can you see that? Yep. Okay. So can you see the Avon 2.0 and me scrolling up and down?
I can see you scrolling up and down.
Okay. Okay.
Shoot, I'm still trying to figure out how to use the website.
Okay. So do you guys see my dashboard at a glance? Okay. All right. So I'm sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize that it didn't let me float back and forth through things. So as I was saying, up here it gives you when your campaign is due. All this up here is for campaign 19, the big things that are happening during campaign 19. And then down here is your dashboard at a glance. So it gives you like my leadership performance, how I'm tracking for President's Club, anything about new recruits. And then this is where your customer product reminder, where it says, okay, so-and-so is probably running low on whatever item that they're looking for. And then here it tells you anything that's happened with your online store. So if you have somebody who placed an order on your online store and they've asked for representative delivery or a direct delivery, which just went directly to them. And then here it tells you about training, any social media posts that you have coming up. Okay. And then here is the Beauty Buzz, different incentives and stuff like that. The videos, the video gallery. Here's where I was talking about that you could find where you could order Avon logoed items, t-shirts, business cards, and stuff like that. So if you ever need to know what your website address is, click My Store. You can copy your link and share that with people. Anything that has to do with your account, you would go to My Profile. So your password, account balance, pay Avon, and various things like that. This would be where you take Avon Beauty training, which I highly recommend. There's a lot of great information in Avon University. These two are for leadership, so no worries about that. One thing I do want to show you is the Avon Social button. And let me know if you guys can still see that. Okay. So the Avon Social, this is where you can go to get posts to post on your social media. The one thing to know about this is if you want to post to your personal page, whenever you come in, you will have to, let's see, let me click on that one. You'll have to download the post, like the picture, and then it'll give you like a tip on what to write. So you might want to copy and paste that and then post it directly to your personal page. This Facebook no longer lets us post from our social media center to our personal page, only to our like our business page. But it's no big deal to just download it and share it there. The other thing that I recommend is if you are interested in doing a lot of social media is clicking on the training, and that will take you into, Sorry about that, guys. I don't. Shoot. Hold on a minute here. Okay. Can you see it now? All right. So this is the social selling courses, to where you can, beginners to Facebook, using Facebook to ignite your business, and various things like that. So these are really good if you want to build a social media following. And that's under Avon Social and Training. Okay, so really that is kind of about it. Just kind of giving you a walk around. This is where you can enter your items for orders. You can enter the item by number. And select your customer by name. Or you can also shop by brochure. And you can shop all the brochures that are available in campaign 19. The what's new are our demo books, so we can order from those just for ourselves. You can also shop the 2 prior campaigns. And then you can also look at the campaign that is the next campaign. Doreen. So I am not sure if they give order forms anymore. Did anybody get any order books in their kit?
I didn't.
No. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, what I do, I actually have a notebook. So most of my clients either call me, text me, or email me to give me their order. So I don't necessarily give order forms in my books, but I do know that you can order them. And you would find that under products and sales and business tools. So I do know that I do have some reps that still use order forms, but I just don't. So I wasn't sure if they sent them with your kit or not. But I do know you can order them under products and sales and business tools. One thing when you go in and enter items is, let me just pick something here. So you can back order for 2 campaigns, and a lot of times I'll look to see what the best price for my customer is. So if you notice in campaign 19, it's $35. And it says there's a special, but okay. So it might be buy 2 for $35, something like that, buy 2 for $40. But I'll kind of look back to see what the best price is, and then I'll give them that. But one thing you need to know, you can't do for one that you wouldn't do for another, because if somebody knows each other and they talk about it. So that's entirely up to you, but do know that you can back order for 2 campaigns from the one that you're currently in. Every time that you enter items into somebody's cart, you want to do add to order for the current campaign or add to next campaign for the next campaign. So that would be for campaign 20 if I added to the next order. But I'm going to show you here in my cart, I have some orders that I need to send in tonight. So these are all the orders that I have from myself, from my customers. And generally, I already put my order in last week, but I had some products that were back ordered, and I had a pretty hefty add-on order. So I'm just going to go ahead and place that and add it to my campaign 19 order. Here it'll tell you any offers, and if you notice in the back of the brochures, we generally have an A box. So if anybody spends $40 or more, they can get the A box for 10. So I always offer this to my customers to see if they want to add on the A box for $10 because it's a good offer. But it tells you what offers they have going on right now. And then right here, you always want to make sure that you order your brochures. So right now we're in campaign 19. So for campaign 19, we would order brochures for campaign 21. We generally order our brochures 2 campaigns ahead. I've already ordered my brochures, but one thing to know is they come in packs of 10. So if you want 10 brochures, you would put 1. If you put 10, you will order 100 brochures. And then if you needed more campaign 20 brochures, you could also order those there. But like I said, I've already ordered my brochures, so I don't need to do that. So I'm going to check out. And I don't want to order brochures. So right here, it's telling me what my order total is, what my earnings are going to be, what my credit amount is, and the amount due. Now, for all new representatives are required to pay up front. So I've been with Avon for 10 years, so I do have a credit limit. So I don't have to pay up front for my orders. I pay when they come in, but all new representatives are required to pay up front. So you'll see here what your amount due would be. And then once you're ready to submit your order to Avon, you just click submit. And it will give you a confirmation number. And then it will also email you a confirmation number, and then it will let you know when it has billed. But it will not bill until you have paid for your order to be shipped. Okay, any questions so far? I'm going to do another training video just on placing your order. So don't get nervous about this going really fast. Okay, Angela, just 1 second and I will go over the cost of brochures. All right, so I need to switch over again. So I'm going to stop sharing for a minute. Okay. So Amanda, can you see your avon.com again?
Sure can.
Okay. All righty. So we're winding down, guys. How do you know what your earnings are? You can earn up to 40% each campaign, 20% on all Avon products with a star by them. Mainly that is any of the clothing, shoes, and then the home goods. And the reason being is that Avon gets those from outside sources. So we only have a set amount that we earn on those. So those products are 20%. Pretty much everything else, jewelry, bath and body, makeup, skincare, all that other stuff, you can earn up to 40% on. And also remember, you determine what your earnings amount is if it has a little star by it. Right here, we had gone over in the Kickstart that if you reach those goals, you'll earn 40%. If you don't reach those goals, here is the earnings chart. So 0 to $149, 20% on home or beauty and jewelry, and then 20% on fashion and home, 150 to $299, 30%, 300 to $499, 35%, and 500 plus 40%. Now, one thing I want you guys to watch in what we call Avon hot points. Are you leaving money on the table? So say you have an order of $132. You're only $18 away from $150 in sales. So this is giving you the difference of what your earning potential would be. So you're leaving $20 on the table right there if you don't try to get an additional $18 order. So that's why I always have you guys, really watch what you're doing. If you have to, take it all the way to that screen before you submit to Avon. So you know exactly where you stand. And right then and there say, you know what, I need to make a couple of more follow-up calls. I need to do a couple of more follow-up texts to get you over that hump. And just like here, you're at $280 in sales. If you're $20 away from $300 and earning $105 compared to $84. So, you want to watch those hot points. Shipping and handling fees. So this was our old shipping and handling fee plan. This is our new one with flex ordering. So it goes by order size. So regardless if you have 1 order or 10 orders, for each order you put in, it would be these prices. So this is why I kind of tell you to be careful about how many orders you're placing with Avon. Each order you place, you're going to be charged $7 if it's in between these dollar amounts. I earn at a higher percentage, so I was okay putting in that second order and having to pay an additional $9 because I had a $160 order, and I had customers who forgot to place their order and really wanted what they had ordered. So, but just here's the shipping and handling fees. Okay, so here is the cost of brochures. So 1 pack of 10 is $6.49. And then if you notice, they get cheaper the more you order. So you can get 100 brochures for $25.80. Your brochure is your store. If you run out, your store is closed unless you can get people to shop online. So, I recommend start out with the brochures you got and then up it by another 10. Look for customers. And if you get more customers, then up it by another 10. You know, it's an investment in your business of getting those customers, getting books into everybody's hands. Also, remember, if you have books left over from a campaign, you can continue handing those out because you can order from those brochures for 2 campaigns back. So, you know, they haven't expired yet. You can still get customers from that. And even if I have a brochure that's super old, a lot of times I'll still hand it out. Like this is campaign 15. We're in campaign 19. This has expired, and this is not a good example because this was the best sale ever, but just I would hand this out, and generally in one of this campaign or the past 2 campaigns, I can find the same product for pretty close to the same price. So, you know, I want to keep that customer, I want to get a new customer, and I'll honor those prices if I can. Does anybody have any questions? Okay, so Avon every year does a home for the holidays, and it's our 4th quarter sales rally. You can learn how to promote holiday sales and growing your business, discover how to host Avon fundraisers for the holiday season to increase your sales and customers. You'll be able to order special holiday bundles available only for attendees. They're going to give a free gift valued at $18. You can take 3 people with you to see the new products, to let them hear about the Avon opportunity. If they're interested in selling Avon, it would be a great way to let them come and see it, see the products that we're going to have and the products that they're interested in selling. And then they also always give away prizes and holiday gifts. So it's usually by raffle, and the mouse has to be in the house to get the gift. Now they are having them all over the country, and it's different times for different areas. The one closest to us here in Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska, New Mexico, Arizona, and Utah is in Denver, and that is September 22nd, and it is from 10 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon. So from 10 to 11, they are going to have where you can go in and see the holiday products, touch them, look at them, take pictures. You can do Facebook Lives to show your customers, take pictures, try new things, smell all the fragrances, the lotions and stuff like that. And then from 11 to 1 is when they're going to give the presentation. So they're going to talk to you about the new bundles coming out. They're going to talk to you about finding customers for the holiday season, about fundraising, and various other things. And a lot of times we get announcements for different incentives coming up or different promotions that we're going to have. So if anybody is going, please let me know. I would love to meet up with you. I am going to the one in Denver. All righty. Does anybody have any questions? And I unmuted everybody, so.
Do you know anything on the weight loss stuff that we sell?
What are you wanting to know?
I have a lady that's asking if I know of any kind of weight loss that is not pills. And I don't know of any.
not through Avon, and really we can't necessarily promote Aspira as a weight loss type of supplement. We can't say, oh, you take this and you're going to lose weight. It's a tool to help in health and wellness. So we can't say, oh, take the metabolism booster and you're going to lose weight, or drink the shake, because the shake is not a meal supplement or meal replacement. It's just a protein supplement that you can use.
Okay.
Angela, no to Tijuana because that is part of Mexico. So like we talked about, if they have a military address, which would be an AE or an APO address, I think they can still order off our websites and have it shipped to them. But anybody outside of the U.S. that does not have a military address, we cannot sell to. They can't order off of our websites or anything like that. Now, you could order it for them. They could pay you, and then you could ship it yourself to them. But Avon doesn't ship outside of the United States because Mexico has its own Avon company, and Germany has its own, and all that, so on. Doreen, do you have any questions? Are you Dee's rep? From California? Are you Dee Tafoya's rep from California? Oh, okay, sorry. We've had a lot of people join, so it's hard to keep everybody straight unless I've actually FaceTimed with you or, you know, different things like that. So I'll get it straight. If there's no more questions, then I'm going to stop this, and, you know, let me know. I am here. Okay, no problem. No problem. Just let me know, Doreen. We can set up a time to either Facebook video or Skype or talk on the phone. Let me know if you have questions, if you need anything. I am here for that. You know, post in the team page. There's other Avon Facebook pages out there. If you look on the team page, there are some that I recommend, that I trust the people who run them. I trust that you'll get good answers from those. So those are on there. But, you know, just let me know. I'm here for you. We can make a business plan. We can make a plan to get you to President's Club. Anything you want, I am here to do that. And Dee, it is... right there. Yep. So look for KSM Beauty team page. So Amanda, do you mean what I was showing online?
Yeah, where we can go and get those different posts and stuff.
Okay.
And training.
Okay, hold on one second, guys. Let me stop recording and we'll stay on and I'll stay on as long as I need to answer any questions. But let me stop recording.